What's up, people? Happy Tuesday. Hope all you had a great day today. Let me get into this goddamn episode. Who do I start with first? Lucas. I'll start with Lucas. Lucas. What is the point of this love triangle? I don't have a problem with the storyline per se, but I have a problem with the way it's written. To me, it just looks like Lucas is an arrogant jackass who's pretty much already made up his mind about who he wants. So I hate that they're having Brad chase him around like a goddamn puppy dog, humping his leg every 5 minutes. If the dude don't want to be with you, he don't want to be with you. Let it go. Go be with somebody else. There's plenty of, gay people in this world. Go be with them. Go find you somebody, especially in Port Charles. I mean, come on. You're young. You have a good job. You make good money. Get out there. To hell with Lucas. Because my thing about it is, Brad makes mistakes. I give you that. Yes, he's a liar and he does lie. But what person on this show don't lie? Lucas act like he perfect. And then Felix sitting there kissing his ass. So please, Felix gets on my nerves. I'm just over it. I'm ready for them to do something different with Brad in this love triangle because it's stupid and unnecessary. Uncalled for. And basically it seems like Lucas made up his mind. But from my personal opinion also, I do believe that Lucas is lying about who he really wants. I do believe he still got feelings for Brad. Because if he didn't, he wouldn't be shunning him so hard the way he did. So anyway, Britt. So Elizabeth comes to Windermere with Spencer in tow. And Nicholas was happy to see him. Britt was supposed to be meeting up with Spencer at the park so she could bring him home, but Elizabeth got to him first. And Nicholas found out that Spencer got a disposable cell phone and Britt was calling the phone. And he answered it thinking that she was Jocelyn Jacks. So she knew she was screwed. Because apparently Cameron snitched or whatever. And I love the way Spencer said that he snitched. I can't stand the way Nicholas shoves Elizabeth and Cameron and Emma down his throats. Like, I can't stand that shit. Because Britt came over to Windermere. She was, hugging Spencer, putting on a scene for Nicholas. Like she didn't know what was going on. And then he said, because Elizabeth was supposed to leave, but she changed her mind and decided to stay. So he said, Cameron and Emma were going to come over to Windermere. What? Why do you keep shoving these people down this boy's throat knowing that he can't stand Cameron? Seriously, Nicholas. Do I think Spencer needs to be punished? Hell yes. The boy needs to be punished because that is a scary thing. He did run away even though he pretended to, but it's a scary thing. Nicholas, he's Nicholas's only child, so I can understand Nicholas's anger. Britt. I didn't like Elizabeth's little snarky ass attitude, her rolling her eyes every minute. It got on my nerves. I to be honest, I don't feel bad for Britt. I don't feel bad for her because she should have never went along with this plan. Like, why would you listen to an 8-year-old boy? This plan was dangerous, number one. Number two, it backfired on you because Elizabeth won yet again. That's why I just thought this whole plan was just stupid. Britt, if you want Nicholas back, do it the honest way. Stop listening to Brad. I do like when she's the bitch, but come on now. Use your head. She can get Nicholas if she wasn't such a liar and a schemer. So I don't feel bad for her. If Nicholas ever finds out the truth, I do not feel bad for when he explodes on her. I am not going to feel bad. She should have never went along with this plan. So anyway, Carly was at the hospital or whatever, checking in on Franco. He was there with Nina Clay, and they came up with some story about Spencer, that they were talking about Spencer. And I don't know, I just didn't care for that scene. I was so pissed off when Carly said that they found Spencer at our house. I said, who house? Last time I checked, that's Carly's house. That's not Franco's house. Franco don't pay no bills there. Carly pissed me off when she said that. Our house. Bitch, please. His name ain't on the deed. Carly just dumb. Like, seriously, she dumb for even being with him. Like, she's an idiot. I'm so over it. Anyway, so Patrick was at the clinic with Sam, and guess who he bumped into? His estranged wife, Robin, with a brand new short haircut, and I like it. I like her new do. I think it's cute on her. And basically, he was pissed when he found out that she was in New York this whole time and never even bothered to come back to Port Charles to check on him or Emma when the baby died. I can understand where Patrick coming from. I really do. I'm trying to understand where Robin coming from, but I understand where Patrick coming from. The only way I can understand where Robin is coming from is because, you know, helping people is her job. Jason was a damn good friend of hers, so I can understand it. But it do seem like she's sacrificing her marriage and her kid off of this, you know, to bring Jason back, to bring the Cassadines back. It's ridiculous. But I think there's more to the story with Robin. Because you remember she kept telling Patrick that he don't understand, he don't know the whole story or something like that. I think there's more to this story. She's not just saving Jason and the Cassadines. I think there's more to it. And hopefully we find out what. Because when she found out that, you know, Sam was in the clinic too, she ordered them to get the hell out of there because something is going down. I think there's more to her story. But Patrick he demanded to know who was in that room. He wanted to know if Jason was in that room. So he took her key card and let himself into the room. So I'm curious to see who's in that bitch too. Probably Helena. But I feel bad for Patrick. He has a right to be angry because, you know, he feels like he's in a marriage all by himself. His daughter doesn't have a mother. Well, she has a mother, but not active in her life. And I understand where Robin's coming from. You know, this is her job. This is, you know, how she is. She has a big heart. She likes to help people. But at the same time, you're ruining your family for this. So I hope it's worth it. Because you know, it's hard to get that family trust and that love back once you lost it. So hopefully it works out. So anyway, the fuck else happened on this episode? I don't even remember most of this stuff. So Sam was pretending to be Sabrina Santiago to get into the records, into the computer to find out about Nina Clay. Because, you know, people are being so tight-lipped at the clinic about Nina. So the guy finds her at his desk and she exits out. But then he busts her and knows that she's Samantha Morgan. So he grabs her or whatever and tries to find Patrick, her partner in crime. Because remember when she broke into that clinic before with Silas. So they remember her. From the first time she broke in. Sam, I think Sam could whoop that boy ass. He looked like a nerd. She looked like she could whoop his ass. I think she could. Anyway, that's my personal opinion. I think she could kick his ass. Anyway, back to Spencer. Because this is kind of really the only interesting storyline right about now for today. I don't like Elizabeth. I think Elizabeth would never cut it as Mrs. Cassadine. She would never cut it. She doesn't have no class. She doesn't have no style, no dignity about her. Like, seriously, she looks like she should be a janitor at the hospital, not no nurse, not no surgical nurse. Please, she's unworthy. I'm just saying, I ain't saying Britt is a prize either. I'm not saying that. I'm not all the way team Britt, because Britt has been pissing me off in this storyline too with her shenanigans. But Elizabeth, I could never see her as no Cassadine. Please. But I got a funny feeling. Elizabeth is gonna snoop. She's gonna try to find out if Britt knew about this little Spencer running away or whatever. I think she's definitely gonna she's gonna snoop because that's in her nature. That's what she do. So anyway, I guess Nina Clay is gonna try to figure out what Franco hiding because she knows Spencer was blackmailing him, and Franco's probably gonna try and find out what she's hiding. And I'm not interested in either one. I love Nina though. I kind of like Nina to a certain extent, but I love Michelle Stafford, and she's killing it. But it's just a bunch of crazy shit though. I'm sick of Franco. He need to go. I am so tired of Franco. He's annoying and he's fucking boring. I think tomorrow's episode gonna be better. But let me know if I forget to talk about anything. Just let me know because I wasn't really feeling this episode today. It was kind of dry. The only reason I watched it was really for Robin. That's the only reason I watched it. Other than that, I didn't care for it. It just felt mediocre to me. Lucas, he seems like an arrogant jackass to me. Brad, you could do better. Because I am so sick of them always trying to blame Brad for everything. Okay, yes, he's a liar. But, you know, at least he has a heart. And he tries not to lie. But sometimes he gets sucked into the lie. Because you ever heard the saying, the bigger the lie, the more they believe? That's why he continues to go with lies. But I think, you know, he could change. Rome wasn't built in a day. I can't wait for tomorrow when Sonny see Ned and Olivia kissing. I'm here for it. I can't wait because I know he gonna blow a gasket when he see that shit. Anyway, I'll see all you tomorrow. Have a great day.